Hi, all. This is Nia Tate. Welcome to Nia Tate's Reading Nook, and I'm here to do a review of the book The It Girl by Ruth Ware. This book was published in July 2022 and it has 423 pages. Um, I'll read you the synopsis of the book. April Coutts Clevedon was the first person Hannah Jones met at Oxford. Vivacious, bright, occasionally vicious, and the ultimate it girl. She quickly pulled Hannah into her dazzling orbit. Together they developed a group of devoted and inseparable friends, Will, Hugh, Ryan, and Emily, during their first term. By the end of the second, April was dead. Now, a decade later, Hannah and Will are expecting their first child, and the man convicted of killing April, former Oxford reporter John, um, former Oxford porter John Neville, has died in prison. Relieved to have finally put the past behind her, Hannah's world is rocked when a young journalist comes knocking and presents new evidence that Neville may have been innocent. As Hannah reconnects with old friends and dwells deeper into the mystery of April's death, she realizes that the friends she thought she knew all have something to hide, including a murder. Okay, so that's the synopsis of the book. That is what I read, and that's what pulled me in because it sounds good. It sound good. I like a good mystery. I love a good mystery. Now, I don't mind a thriller, but I don't want to read. I don't like to read about blood and gore and people getting chopped up and all that. I don't like that. But I like a good mystery. So let's talk about the cover. I always like to talk about the cover of books because I love them. This one is, pretty simple. The font is nice. It's quite striking. It would catch my eye a bit if I was in a bookstore. I would at least give it a double look. Now let's get down to the book itself. This book, I really don't mind time jumps in literature at all. Um, I think it certainly can sometimes make it more interesting or weave the story together better. But this one was back and forth, back and forth. It started out the names of the chapters are before and after, and it just keeps going before and so you go back one chapter and then you come forward to present time. Then you go back to before the incident happened, and you come back to after a while, about halfway through, I was done. I was tired of that. I don't mind jumping back in time, but it just got to be a little bit tiring. Um, as I said, the book was 400 and what 23 pages. She could have did this in 350, 320, because some of it was just slow, and it was repetitive, and it was just it didn't pull me in, and it didn't keep me interested. Another thing, the way she wrote the characters, they weren't interesting. They weren't characters that I connected with. And even the young lady that was murdered, I didn't connect with her. I was like, I ain't care. I not that I didn't care, but I wasn't like, oh, who did it? Like, why would they do this? It just wasn't interesting to me. And the lead character, Hannah, she was just so wide-eyed and innocent, and I mean, it was just, uh, I was disappointed with this. This could have been really good because it had the whole college setting, and it had a lot of points to be interesting. But this is the first book I read by this author. I know she's very well known. A lot of people like her books, but I was not impressed, and uh, I'm not eager to read anything else by her. Um, there was a few times in the book where, you know how they do like in shows with mysteries. It's like you think it's this person, but then it's like it's really not. So, we went back and forth with that a couple of times. Let me see. Do I have any quotes in the book? No, I didn't read any quotes. Um, I don't know. The plot was just it was just pretty typical. It wasn't anything different. And even when we found out who actually did, what actually happened to her, it was kind of like, oh, that's it. Like, okay. It was just to me it was like a whole build up for nothing. It was just a build up to kind of be let down. Um, I rated this book a 2, and yeah, I just now I think it would probably make a good movie. A Lifetime. It seemed like a Lifetime movie, and nothing against Lifetime movies because I like some of those Lifetime movies. I watch them, but this this was not one that I would watch. I would probably DVR it and then fast forward to the end to see what happened because I couldn't see myself sitting there 2 hours reading it. It took me. I went ahead and finished it, but I honestly was like bored. I was bored. And you're not supposed to be bored in a mystery. That's supposed to keep you on your toes and keep you interested and pulled into the book. Uh, yeah, like I said, the plot. Once you figure out what happened, we've seen this before. So um, it was way too long. Like I said, I think if the book could have been shorter and the author could have got to the point quicker, then I probably would have enjoyed it more. I wouldn't say I'd have rated it a 5 or anything, but I probably would at least gave it maybe 3.5 or 4. Um, yeah, this is not where I want to get my who I want to get my mysteries from. But do I recommend the book? No. I would say wait for the movie. They probably gonna make a movie, or there's somebody, whether it be on Lifetime or something. I say maybe wait for the book on so that you could stream. I wouldn't pay money to go see it because it's like I said, it's not all that. And I think it says thriller mystery. There wasn't really nothing gory in it. I don't feel like it was. It wasn't no. It was a mystery. I don't think it was a thriller. So yeah, that's my thoughts. If you've read this book, The It Girl, let me know what you thought about it. If you liked it, or you know, you recommend reading it to other people. It's all good. We can definitely talk about it in the comments. And like I said, it's cool. Everybody has their own. What you like, I might like, and vice versa. You may love the book, and something else I read, I might love, and you don't like it. But that's the beauty of having opinions and being able to try different things. You know, we have that option of liking or not. So that's all I have to say about the It Girl. It was, it was a book. And that was pretty much it. Thank you so much for joining me today. Feel free to comment down below, like the video, and happy reading. Bye.